Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hoovy186 back again with another video. And if you're familiar with Breezy TV and Broken Games HD's channels, you would know that over the past couple days they've been under attack by the Nintendrones. Now, put everything into perspective for anyone who I don't know if anyone who's seen this don't know about these two, but both men, they're not part of the whole fanboy bullshit that goes on here on YouTube. You know what I mean? They're not part of that whole. They're not part of that bullshit stuff. They're about gaming and other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when BG talks about how there are some hypocrites when it comes to the Wii U and their standard for that system as opposed to the standards of the PS3 and the Xbox 360 last generation, or soon to be last generation, and Breezy, all he did was defend Little Big Planet karting when it comes to fanboys and their the Nintendo fanboys and their attack saying that it's a copy of Mario Kart, because every kart game is a copycat of Mario Kart, according to Nintendo fanboys. But so basically, these two men, they have these two, like legit gamers on YouTube. They get attacked by Nintendo fanboys because their opinions, they don't like their opinions. They get ass hurt, and and it's not surprising because I mean, Nintendo fanboys, in my opinion, are the most sensitive bunch of fanboys here on the site. And if you watch their videos over the past couple of days, it's obvious. It's obvious that they are the most sensitive. But the question that I have today: why are they so sensitive? Why do they have this mindset? Some of them, no, it's not all of them. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, it's a lot of them. Why do they have this mindset that Nintendo games, they're like, they feel like Nintendo games are so much more superior than other games, games made by, whether it's from Sega, if it's any of the companies under the Sony banner, any company under the Microsoft banner, they always feel like their games are so much more superior. And that if a game borrows traits from Mario or Donkey Kong or Star Fox or anything like that, it's immediately disqualified because it's a copy. It's a copycat of that game, according to them. Well, I mean, why is that? Now, okay, let's talk about Nintendo fanboys' reaction regarding the Wii U, right? Now, obviously, the Wii U is gonna be. It should be out this year. I'm sure it will be. And I don't really have much of an opinion on the Wii U myself because I want to see how it looks in its final form and stuff like that. So I don't know. I do know some about the Wii U, but it's not something I can comment on until I see it. But man, these fanboys, man, like every time something negative comes out about the Wii U, they're so quick to dismiss it. They're so quick to respond and to get all acid over it. But when someone says something good about it, they take everything like, all right, yeah, there you go. You see, this guy said this, so therefore, yeah, the Wii U is going to be good. You know what I mean? Like, it's retarded, man. Like, and, you have some people here who are like, oh, well, who dismiss stuff like, multi-plats, online gaming, and what else do they dismiss? And graphics, they dismiss all that, during the Wii U cycle. But then when the Wii U comes out, oh yeah, look at it, it's gonna have all these multi-plats, it's gonna have awesome online, the games are gonna be so much better, and all the other stuff. They feel like it's good. It's actually a good thing when you compare a system that's gonna come out this year to two consoles that came out 5, 6, 7 years ago. Like, that's self-ownage right there. Like, I mean, what the fuck are you doing? You can't compare. It's retarded. But, it is what it is. You even have some fanboys saying, the Wii U is going to kill PC gaming. Like, okay. That's only the stupidest comment I've ever heard. But, since it's coming from a Nintendo fanboy, that's not much of a surprise. But yeah, I mean, with BG's video, he didn't really necessarily point out Nintendo fanboys, but that's the only group of people that attacked him in the video. You know what I mean? Like it's sad, but it's not surprising. Now on to Breezy's video about Little Big Planet. Now this is disclosure. I'm not a huge Little Big Planet fan. It's not my type of game. Now there's tons of games that I respect that I'm just not a fan of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm guessing Star Fox will probably be one of them. It's not a game. It's not a game that I dislike. I don't like Metroid Prime, and there's certain games I don't like, but there's certain games that I'm just not into, and Little Big Planet is one of them. But I've seen people make some of these amazing level designs for the game. It is one of those games where the community, I think it has one of the better communities in gaming, because of all of this amazing stuff that they do with the game. I mean, I saw a wrestling themed Little Big Planet level creator not too long ago. It was insane. Like, it really was. But obviously the people behind Little Bit. Well, let me rephrase this. Sony has I guess they announced that they're going to release Little Big Planet karting for the PS3, and I believe it's probably going to be out for the Vita also. I'm not sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. But obviously when you make a kart racing game, obviously it's going to be compared to Mario in some way, shape, or form, and that is understandable, because obviously Mario Kart is one of the more beloved racing franchises, like, period. You know what I mean? I love Mario Kart, but obviously the fanboys they get ass hurt. They go around and first attack was that it's a copycat of Mario Kart. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, every kart game is a copycat of Mario Kart, obviously. and they go through that attack. So Breezy makes a video saying that he doesn't see it that way, and he talks about how much he loves Little Big Planet and all that other stuff, and then he gets the answer comments in the bottom, and then he has some jackass named Tony Randy. Well, I think that's his name. I could care less how you pronounce his name. But he goes in there and I haven't really even seen the video, but it's all Breezy kind of run down the video anyway. So basically he criticizes him for liking Little Big Planet, and he talks shit about it. And Breezy, I saw Breezy's response to that earlier. And it's just that the thing with Nintendo fanboys is that they have a superiority complex. You know what I mean? Like, they love Nintendo so much that they feel like the Nintendo games are so much better than games that are on other platforms. You know what I'm saying? Not so much non-Nintendo games. Like, I said that in the past, but it's not really so much non-Nintendo games. It's more about games on other platforms. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, I'm back, everybody. I had to go do something, but I'm back. But I have two main points to the video. One, I felt this way for a long time, but I do feel like Nintendo fanboys, they let Nintendo dictate what is good and bad for the gaming industry. Whether it was the argument between cartridges versus CDs, whether it was I can't really think of any type of pressing issues with the GameCube. Like, as far as what was good or what was bad or whatnot, like, I can't think of any with the GameCube. But the Wii especially, like, they talk about online gaming is not that important. They talk about how HD graphics is a gimmick. And they talk about how, multiplats are not as good as Nintendo games, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's all just very stupid shit that is not true. And that when Nintendo decides to put those elements into their system, into their next console, they're going to jump all over it, and it's fucking obvious. With the Wii U, the reaction over the Wii U And it's been weird. So I do think that Nintendo fanboys, they do let Nintendo dictate what is good and bad for the industry, and it even extends to portables. You look at the Vita, and you look at the 3DS, and people are saying, well, the Vita is just a PS3 in your pocket, and you're thinking to yourself, don't you think that's what some people like? And also you also have to remember, they're not going to take anything into account, like the 3G, the multi touchscreens and all the other stuff, because Nintendo didn't make it. You're telling me that if Nintendo made I just got a notification, but you're telling me if Nintendo had anything like 3G, like if they had a dual touchscreen on their system, you don't think that the Nintendo fanboys aren't gonna eat it up? Come on, man. Like, they're too predictable. Of course they would eat it up, but since Nintendo didn't make it, it's nothing more than just unnecessary gimmicks. You know what I'm saying? And they don't give the leeway to other game companies that they give to Nintendo, and it's completely obvious. It's completely obvious. You know what I mean? So but it is what it is, man. Nintendo fanboys are stupid, so that's just how it is. But on to the second point, is that when you have a group of fanboys who attack people, not just like it's one thing if they attack outright Sony drones or Xbox or people like that, people who are in it for the trolling and stuff like that. It's one thing if you attack them, you're like, because obviously with the whole troll thing, that's how it is. But when it comes to like you're attacking guys like BG and Breezy, guys who aren't into that bullshit, like that's when it shows you how sensitive these guys are, man. Like it really shows it to you how much how sensitive these guys are, man. It's not surprising, but it is what it is. So anyways, that's really all I really have to say. So anyways, you leave a comment